And I think this is really, really important for people who are going to be in Congress over the next 2 to 4 years. And I've been thinking about that a lot for some reason. First of all, there has to be accountability of this administration and the bad actors around it. CEG, this whole Witkoff thing. I mean, what the hell? And then there has to be kind of a reconstruction era. And this is a critical part of the reconstruction program that lawyers are going to have to figure out mechanisms that are constitutional and draft statutes that, prevent some of this shit from ever happening again, including, electing a crazy president. One of the things I would want to do if I were ever a member of Congress would be to, create a body under the 25th Amendment, Section 4, that would decide the president's capacity separate from the cabinet, which you can do that. I mean, Nancy Pelosi suggested that a few years ago. She did it to kind of tweak Trump, but this is a real problem. And DOJ reform is essential. And I think we need to take a very, very close look. And in Congress, ultimately, when we have reached a stage where we can approach normalcy, we have ideas and statutes that are going to put limitations how the president interacts with the attorney general. It's just vital that we do that.
George Conway says, it's great that reporting on the double tap has spotlighted the abject criminality of this administration, but don't forget, Venezuela is not waging war on America or Americans, and the men killed were not combatants. The first strike was every bit as illegal as the second, which I think you were saying.
Several after that, they're all illegal. Rand Paul, I agree with him. He's like, there's nothing.
You have always said, Rand Paul, you are always
right.
You have always been correct about everything.
You've always been at war with East Asia.
Exactly. Exactly right. Second favorite member of your family. All right. Listen, don't feel bad. You know how everybody loves Frances Callier of Frangela until you meet her husband, Tom.
He's
and then
so sweet.
He's very sweet.
Same with Lonnie. Just, you're great and all, but then Lonnie enters the room. Mr. Fix-It. Voice guy extraordinaire from the Politics Bar.
Ooh, and we're on now 2 hours on WCPT.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jody Hamilton and...
The Politics Bar.
Thank you, handsome.
7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Thank you, handsome toilet and bracelet fixer and cameraman.
And refrigerator getter.
Right. Yes, he got us a
that
mini
too.
fridge.
Yeah.
And he touched up the little scuff mark on it. Oh, I love that man. He might be your husband, but he's my man. Okay, that was from a Jerry Springer. I don't remember. You know what? I really do think I'm sleepy enough that I'm going to. As I mentioned, I have a big day planned. I have to take my poop to Kaiser.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, something acid reflux, Bella. I don't know what it is. It's not the regular poop test for something else. I don't know.
So did you have to poop in a bag?
No, they give you a little tray, like a science.
Do you put it in the
you put a little
toilet?
tray underneath. Yeah, it's kind of gross. And then.
All right.
Did you really want me to explain this?
Yes,
this
I'm
is like
curious.
A Bobby Kennedy.
Because this isn't like the thing where you poop on the paper in
No,
the toilet.
they give you a little plastic cup,
All right.
and then they give you like a little
stick.
like you eat ice cream with like a little. Yeah, and you scoop it and put it in the little.
For the colonoscopy.
It's in the freezer now. Then
so
you put
much
ice in
easier.
it. You put ice around it. And anyway,
Good
but
luck.
I was saying
It's
because
good you
of-
don't have any guests here.
don't offer me any ice cream now.
Yeah, no chocolate ice cream, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the problem with morning radio. We're all so sleepy that, and then I'm going to be on CNN at 9:30,
Right.
and I really am afraid that I'm going to go bring my poop to CNN and then go to Kaiser and offer my political opinions.
No.
They'll be like, "Yeah, we don't care what you think about the boat strike. We've had enough of your. Can you just give it to us, please?" I hand Alex Michaels the vial.
Yeah.
Here is the thing you asked for. Okay.
What time are you going to be on CNN tonight?
9:30. Thank
Okay.
you. 9:30 Pacific time. 12:30 Eastern. Everybody.
12:30 a.m. Eastern.
A.M. In the after
fall.
midnight.
That
Morning.
that is literally
That
when I
is.
get up.
Oh,
Yep, I know that.
you aren't you? Oh, you won't. Aren't you? We don't get a double dose of me the minute you wake up. Okay. Yes. Speaking of which, Tim says the current American president in the middle of the night last night posted on social media nearly 200 times in 1 hour. Let that sit and simmer for a moment. The United States is in a leadership crisis like never before in its history. I don't. I like my news happy clappy, Jody, as you know, and a lot of people just whether it's medical or news professionals are saying this just from their experience does not feel like this is going to last much longer, let's just say.
He doesn't look well.
Well, I mean, it's not just that. I think that Republicans are starting to turn against
They
him.
are.
We were talking about the, I think was it a second, third
Two
Republican
more
in
discharge
Indiana
positions too are coming
have
down.
said no, they're
Yes.
not going to do the gerrymandering thing he's asking for in Indiana. And one of them has a developmentally disabled daughter. And after his comments about walls, he's like, because I've said this long ago, Jody, this should not be partisan anymore.
No.
He's just a terrible, terrible human. And we who is terrible policies that is destroying this country. And I think it has that feeling of the dam breaking, whether, I don't know if it's specifically Epstein or what. But by the way, this reporting on the this tragic shooting of the National Guard
Yeah.
members, I
Yeah.
mean, again, rumors that their families are going to sue, which they
Good.
should.
Yeah.
The poor deceased guard's boyfriend said she didn't know what she was doing there. That's what they all say. That once again, blood on their hands. They
Yes.
shouldn't. That's why a judge ruled it illegal. This occupation of D.C.
Well, I mean, Ashley
But-
Babbitt would still be alive if it weren't for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this part, since arriving in the U.S., thousands of these Afghan veterans have lived in legal limbo without work permits, struggling to feed their families. According to refugee advocates, the former CIA and military colleagues appealed to both the Biden and Trump administrations and to Congress to take action to resolve their legal status, warning the lack of progress was driving some veterans into despair.
Yeah.
And he was,
And he-
obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's, word that the CIA was aware of his unraveling,
He had PTSD.
I mean, these are people that helped us in this ridiculous long war in Afghanistan that, thank God, Joe Biden finally got us out of. But, I mean, as I was saying yesterday, Jody, you can also understand where, they undercut the Afghans, negotiated with the Taliban, with terrorists. I mean, and then abandoned these people. So, and I'm not justifying, obviously, what he did.
No.
Everybody should be prosecuted
Absolutely.
to the
Let's-
fullest extent for violence. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of factors here. The primary of which is they should not have been there.
Right.
Standing around and picking up trash in D.C. It's anyway. Yes. And by the way, speaking of Tennessee today, Hacked for Reality says Tennessee's 7th. Okay, thank you. Tennessee's 7th is the stage for greed and billionaire PAC money propping up Trump's pick in a district carved to silence Nashville. By design, it should be impossible, yet Afton Ben is in this fight, feeding kids, saving hospitals, fixing roads. Today, it comes down to turnout.
Yep.
They rigged the map. The people can break it. And you were saying it's amazing. This is a dead heat.
Yeah,
This
it
is
is.
something.
It's
This is
incredible.
Trump won by 22 points there.
Yeah. No, this should be a walk for the Republican.
Yeah.
And Mike Johnson was there yesterday campaigning
Looking
in
sweaty.
sweaty desperation.
With his
Yeah, and
grinder,
having
with his
Donald
sweaty
on
grinder
speaker.
face.
Yeah. it's-
He called Donald and had him on speaker
Oh
so people
my God!
could hear him.
Oh wait, do you have that? You're looking at me like you have.
I don't.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were looking at me.
No,
like,
no.
Okay.
A little bit of breaking news coming across the Washington
Oh
Post.
no! Now what?
No, the former president of Honduras has been freed from U.S. prison after the Trump pardon.
Oh, great. Now he'll just
Oh,
start bringing
he
in
pardoned the drug guy.
cocaine.
Yeah, the drug guy.
You know what? It was 400 tons of cocaine, so maybe
Right.
it was just Don Jr.'s.
Or I was just gonna say. I
Yeah.
almost
See?
collided with you getting to
Yeah.
the, or as John Jr. calls it, a regular weekend.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nothing for him.
Yeah, cocaine for everybody.
Don Jr.'s on coke.
It's the Stephanie Moon
I
Show.
know. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yay Costco. Mike says Costco versus Trump. Costco has sued the Trump administration for a full refund of the money it has paid in tariffs that the Supreme Court considers
That's
the
good.
policy.
That's the biggest company to sue them so
unlawful.
far.
Yeah.
And they're a good progressive company.
They
yes.
really are.
Go you.
They weren't
Yes.
raising
You know
prices
what?
on certain things.
I am a
because it was
single
nice.
childless loser, but maybe I do need that 5,000 pound thing of Q-tips or
You
whatever.
never know.
Maybe I need that.
The best thing to get from there is their $1.50 hot dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
The hot dog and a
It's the
drink
vo-
is
it's
$1.50.
the- I feel the volume of the products, Jody, just mocks my single loserdom.
you don't
Like
have to get
you will not
palate
live
of
long
it.
enough to use
You
this.
don't have to get a.
Right, they have smaller sizes there.
Really? You
Yeah.
can get things not on a forklift?
Yes, I go
Yeah.
there all the time.
I usually bring my
You get
forklift.
gas there too for
They have
cheap.
great protein
Yeah.
powder.
I drive my own forklift there, and I'm like, I would like the cheesy puffs, please. I like
You don't eat cheesy poofs.
No, I don't. That was a joke, Chris.
Oh, okay.
You can tell.
It's hard to tell sometimes. Chris,
Yes.
Uh-oh.
who said there's reasons for us to be concerned? This is a guy that randomly says the airspace over Venezuela is closed. He's ruminating on if you could win a nuclear war. Look, this is a serious position. It's the most powerful position in the world, and we have someone at midnight throwing around slurs that demonize our children, so I'm deeply concerned he is incapable of doing the job.
Lowly worm.
No, that would be Governor Tim Walz, the fantastic and competent governor of Minnesota. Yes. Oh, well, hey there, Steph heads. If you love the Stephanie Miller Show, and who doesn't, but don't always have the time to listen to the full broadcast, or if you aren't always up at stupid o'clock to listen from the beginning, you need to subscribe to Stephanie Miller's Happy Hour podcast at no additional cost. Stephanie Miller's Happy Hour podcast, the best way to make sure you never miss the opening segment or the best interview of the day ever again. Download or subscribe to Stephanie Miller's Happy Hour podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Never miss a memorable laugh out loud moment ever again. It's one of the best and easiest ways to support the show.